Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. Let's just hop right into this. This is the Forbidden Limited List update. It was updated today, so let's check it out. This is for the TCG specifically. So Forbidden Unlimited List, May 17th, 2022. Effective from... Oh, it's just right now. It's effective now. This instant. Okay, good to know. Next update will be in a few months. Cool. Let's see. Did anything get banned? What did I want banned? Scythe. That's about it. Artifact Scythe. Seeing how it's not up here. Okay. Maybe they hit Dagda instead. We're hoping Verte, Halqifibrax, stuff like that are banned. In the OCG, Verte is banned. So, I feel like at least Verte Anaconda will most likely be banned. Halqifibrax, maybe not. It deserves to be there, but probably won't be. Maxi, still forbidden. Love to see it. Okay. This is awesome. This is fantastic. 3 hits, all of which are amazing. First, let's talk about Mega Phantom Beast Auroradon. This was the primary combo piece with Halqifibrax, because what you would do is you would go Halq, you would bring out the tuner, you would link off into this, where you would specifically get the Despot 001, and then you would go into the Mega Phantom Beast Auroradon, get 3 tokens, and then you were able to bring back the Despot and go into a whole bunch of synchro plays. So now you just can't do that, which is way better. And yeah, just very solid. They did ban Link Cross and Mecha Phantom Beast instead of hitting Halqifibrax. But in all honesty, I don't think they will hit Halq. They probably should, but I don't think they will. Yeah, moving on. Prank Kids now no longer have Meow Meow Moo. I mean, the Adventure Engine is definitely the problem. We didn't see any bans to the Adventure Engine. There might be limitations later on, but in all honesty, the Adventure Engine is more so the problem with Prank Kids, not the actual Prank Kid cards. And now they literally have no way to just, like, normal summon a Prank Kid, link off into a Meow Meow Moo, because they have no Link 1. So, unless they're getting a new Link 1, which I don't think they are. I feel like I would have definitely heard about that. This almost kills the deck. It definitely hurts them a lot. This is massively detrimental to Prank Kids. So there's that. And then Verte banned. Just final frickin' Lee. Thank you. Just get it out of here. Yeah, this card is... It's dumb. So yeah, cool. Good. Very, very glad that has been changed. If you don't know what Verte does, I'm not going to explain it because it is absolutely insane. Anything else banned or limited, or sorry, just banned. No, just the 3 Link monsters. I think that's fine. I don't really see too many ban-worthy cards. Scythe, technically, but I think the bigger issue was the Verte Anaconda. We didn't see Dagda as well, but in all honesty, taking away Verte means that decks most likely aren't going to be able to run Scythe, Dagda, DPE in their decks because now they have less access to DPE. So, in all honesty, not that big of a deal. Unless you're able to pop it with, like, a Baron, but Baron's not quick effect. So, yeah, there's not really anything... Scythe shouldn't be that big of an issue. It still kind of is, but not that big. Moving on to limited. Let's see. Oh. Jet Synchron. Whoa, hold on. Jet Synchron. Now is at 1. This makes a lot of sense, but it's still a 1-card Crystron Halqifibrax. You go Jet Synchron normal, link off into a Link Karibo, bring back the Jet Synchron, go into Crystron Halqifibrax. But now the question is, what do you go into after that? Because you are only playing the one Jet Synchron. You can't bring out another Jet Synchron. So you probably have to be playing something else. But more importantly, what Link monster do you potentially go into? There isn't really a good option at this point. So you kind of have to have other things on board for Crystron Halcofibrex to really do anything. So I think Jet Synchron is fine. I think it's... does this one banish itself, or is it a hard once per turn? I think this one banishes itself. But all in all, I mean, discarding a card from the hand is pretty problematic overall. Let's move on. Performapal Monkey Board at 1. This one is fine because we don't have Electromite. And Performapal Monkey Board being at 1 is not the greatest. It's mostly your combo starter, I believe, if I recall correctly. So it being at 1 should be fine. I think, yeah, just keep giving Pendulums more cards. I don't think that they are going to be an issue without Electromite. Electromite's an absolutely insane card and deserves to be banned. But yeah, you can keep giving them back cards, so I'm fine with that one. Whoa, Red Rose Dragon. They banned, or sorry, they limited the new tuner. To be fair, this does make sense. This was used a lot in 60 card variants of like 60 card Eldritch variants that abused Halcofibrex. The card is actually very, very strong. You can make Ready Rose as well, which is very, very scary against a myriad of decks. Just like banish your entire opponent's graveyard. Very scary. But just, yeah, overall, it does make sense. It's a very good one-card starter. A little bit surprised, though, nonetheless. But, I mean, if they're not going to ban Hulk, it does make sense. You could still do a lot of stuff with Hulk. Yada. Yada is back. Yada Garasu. Yada. He is back. There was no reason for this card to be on the forbidden list for so long. Yada Garasu's not doing anything. So him being back makes absolute sense. Happy day. That's actually really nice. So yeah, Yada being back is nice. And I kind of spoiled it, but Crystron Halcofibrex is at 1. This does hurt. There were a few decks that did try to use 2 Crystrons, or it could go into Crystron Halcofibrex multiple times. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't change basically anything. Putting Crystron Halcofibrex to 1 just doesn't change anything. It's kind of okay. It kind of does stuff, but yeah, not much. Shooting Riser Dragon is a tuner that you can go into to potentially sync off into other things. So it being also put to 1 is, it's kind of weird, but are you playing more than one of this anyway? Like, huh? This one seems weird. It is a Crystron Halcofibrex target, which now we might actually go, you know, make Crystron and then use it, or make Halcofibrex and then use it on the opponent's turn to go for things like Desert Locust or a Shooting Riser Dragon. All in all, I think it's... I don't know what this one was used in that was so oppressive. Or, yeah, this one's weird. This one's weird, definitely. And, what? Change of Heart? I have a few questions. Why is Change of Heart? You can literally steal any monster. Change of Heart doesn't target, does it? Maybe it does. I don't think it does. You just steal any monster. And then you use it for whatever. Wow. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that I have a whole bunch of copies of Change of Heart. Because, yeah, I'm going to definitely be playing that. That is insane. Especially for going second. Your opponent makes a board, you Dark Ruler them, or you Forbidden Droplets them, you steal their big boss monster, and then you go, haha, now what? I'm going to link this away for whatever. You can't make it Verte anymore. Link it away for Nightmare Phoenix or something. Wow, okay. I'm going to get sacked to hell with Change of Heart. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else changed? Time Seal. Okay, yeah, Time Seal, totally fine to come back to 3. Time Seal's not doing anything. Moving on. Okay, let's talk about the, a lot of this, I'm just going to talk about. Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter, yeah, makes sense. Bringing it to semi-limited after limiting it, it's not really doing anything. Ben 10 being semi-limited from limited. This one is the most interesting to me. Reason being, I still think Ben 10's really strong. But with the Ava ban, Drytron shouldn't be able to just like constantly recur resources. Ava was definitely the problematic card. But Ben 10 definitely hits consistency more specifically. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it coming back to 2. At least as like a testing ground. No, I think it's fine. I mean, Drytron's not really doing much in the meta currently, especially with Adventure running around everywhere, and just setting up an infinite negate board just isn't enough. There are so many different forms of interaction that you need at this point that, setting up infinite negates kind of just doesn't do enough. Tenki also being put back to 2 is rather interesting. I don't think I saw any other hits to Tri-Brigade, did we? Yeah, no, there was nothing to Tri-Brigade, was there? So they just said, hey, yeah, Tri-Brigade, we kind of hit you a little too hard. Here's a little bit more consistency. I mean, sure, I guess. It kind of does stuff. Having the second copy kind of doesn't matter, though. Pot of Desires, back to semi-limited, was limited. I don't know why they ever changed this to limited, but sure. Trickstar Light Stage, yeah, this one can come back, absolutely. This one could come back to 3, no problem. Trickstars aren't doing anything, just straight up. Yeah, sure, they can kind of burn you, but at this point, they're really not that strong in the meta. Wall of Revealing Light, this one was specifically used for, like, weird FTKs where you would like get your life points down really low and then you'd like self-destruct button. But since self-destruct button I believe is still banned, I don't think this changes anything at all. It exists there. That's basically it. Okay, no longer on the list. Let's quickly look at it. Night Assailant, no longer on the list. This one got an errata. Absolutely makes sense. Trishula is it's Trishula. It's not doing anything. It was limited. No longer on the list. Makes sense. Salamangreat Mirage Stalio. This card you only ever play at 1 in Salamangreat anyway, so having 3 copies doesn't change anything. You maybe make this. And Salamangreats are definitely not going to keep up with the meta currently. A Hero Lives was semi-limited. Yeah, it can come back to 3. Salamangreat Circle, similarly to Salamangreat Mirage Stalio, it coming to 3. Like, we have it at 3 in Master Duel, and that deck does absolutely nothing. And then Scapegoat. Scapegoat at 3, totally fine. You can't use them for link plays, simply because, like, well, I guess you could. Maybe. I forget. But they just, like, they don't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, this is a really, really good ban list. The one thing that I am sad to see is that this is limited and not banned. It really should just be banned. I don't think there were many decks that were abusing the second or third Crystron Halqifibrax, like, at all. I'm a little confused as to the Shooting Riser Dragon. Please let me know what that card did. And why it's limited, because I have no idea. But yeah, everything else totally makes sense. The biggest thing is the Verte Anaconda ban. That makes the most sense. That is super good. Now, we didn't see any Adventure Engine or anything like that. And to be fair, I don't think that those were necessarily the problem with the format. It did kind of price, or like, make it so that it's very pricey to get into the actual top tier meta decks, because you basically have to play the Adventure Engine, which is like just the engine itself, which is like a couple of cards, is hundreds of dollars. So that kind of sucks. But in all honesty, we no longer have to deal with the DPE, and now I can take out my Verte Anaconda that I'm never using. But yeah, cool. I think this is a great ban list. Not perfect, but definitely up there in terms of success in my eyes. It shakes up the format by removing the Verte in particular, as well as gives power to some much needed weaker decks, such as giving back Benten, etc., etc. So yeah, all in all, I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, I like it very much, so appreciate it. And if you want to check out more content like this, as well as more Yu-Gi-Oh!, then just be sure to subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.